Every morning at 6:15, Daniela Rowe, worth over $12 million, spends 10 minutes grinding her own coffee beans by hand. Not because she can't afford a fancy machine, not to save money, but because it reminds her to slow down and stay sharp. Wealthy people do strange things like this all the time. They reuse shipping boxes. They argue over $3 fees. Some wear the same outfits every day. To outsiders, it might seem silly or even cheap. But here's the secret. Rich people don't get rich by spending mindlessly. They get rich by being intentional. And many of their most powerful habits only take a few minutes a day. In this video, you'll discover 10 quick, surprising tricks millionaires use every week to grow their money, and how you can start using them today in just 10 minutes. Why frugality isn't about deprivation anymore. It's strategic. Frugality used to mean being cheap, cutting out fun, or always saying no. But today, in 2025, it means something different. Now, frugality is smart. It's about making better choices with your money, time, and energy. Millionaires know this. They aren't just trying to save money, they're trying to stay in control. With rising prices, high interest rates, and a world full of financial distractions, being frugal is no longer about sacrifice. It's a strategy. It's about keeping what you earn, spending with purpose, and building habits that help your money grow quietly in the background. Number 1, the digital receipt audit every Monday morning. Every Monday morning, tech entrepreneur Mark spends just 10 minutes checking one thing, his digital receipts. He uses a simple filter in his email, like receipt or payment, to pull up everything he spent money on last week. Then, he uses a free AI tool to quickly summarize it. No spreadsheets, no stress. One day, he found he was being charged $9.99 a month for a fitness app he hadn't opened in 6 months. Another week, it was $17.99 for a forgotten cloud storage plan. Little leaks like these can cost hundreds per year. Millionaires know this. You can't grow money if you don't know where it's going. This 10-minute habit helps them stay sharp, spot useless spending, and stay in control before small charges turn into big waste. You don't need to be rich to do it, but it might help you get there. Number 2, the $10 test spend rule. Before spending big money, many millionaires try a small version first. It's called the $10 test spend rule. Let's say you want to buy a fancy blender for $300. Instead, try a $10 smoothie from a local place for a week. Still excited after that? Then maybe it's worth it. One real estate investor used this trick before buying expensive kitchen gear. He realized he didn't even like cooking that much. This habit saves money, avoids regrets, and builds smarter spending habits. It's not about being cheap. It's about knowing what's worth it before you commit. Number 3, batch buying at auction liquidations. Tina, a millionaire tech executive, doesn't shop at malls or fancy stores. Instead, once a month, she spends 10 minutes on auction websites like liquidation.com or GovDeals. These sites sell extra or returned items from big brands, electronics, clothes, even furniture, at up to 80% off. Tina buys in bulks. She keeps what she likes and resells the rest on eBay or donates. It's like treasure hunting, but with real savings and sometimes even profit. Millionaires love this because it saves time and stretches money further. Items you don't use can be donated for tax write-offs. This habit takes less than 10 minutes to set up and scroll through, and it turns shopping into smart investing. Why pay full price when you can win the auction game like the rich do? Number 4, the Energy Audit Power Hour. Once a quarter, every 3 months, millionaire investor Rachel spends just 10 minutes checking her home's energy use. She uses smart apps to spot where power is being wasted, like a heater running all night or chargers left plugged in. One quick check helped her cut $85 a month by turning off phantom energy drains. This small habit adds up to big savings over time, and it's better for the planet too. Millionaires don't just save on big things. They cut the quiet costs most people miss. And all it takes is a few minutes every season. You don't need solar panels or fancy upgrades. Just knowing where your power goes can lead to big savings. And it only takes 10 minutes 4 times a year to take control like the wealthy do. Number 5, flash freeze your budget for 3 days every month. Millionaire minimalist Jordan has a money trick she swears by. Once a month, she flash freezes her spending for 3 days. That means no buying anything extra, no takeout, no online shopping. She still pays bills and covers basics like food and gas, but everything else hits pause. She sets it up in 10 minutes using a budgeting app, which can temporarily stop non-essential subscriptions or spending alerts. It's not about saving every cent. It's about resetting her habits. These short, no-spend days help her spot what she almost wasted money on. It's like a quick detox for your wallet. Millionaires know that awareness leads to control. And this tiny monthly habit helps them spend smarter, not just less. It's simple and powerful. Number 6, the 10-minute asset check ritual. Every Sunday, entrepreneur Mia spends just 10 minutes checking one thing: her income-generating assets. She's not looking at her full bank account or trying to time the market. Instead, she checks how her money is working for her, things like rental income, dividend stocks, royalties, or crowdfunding platforms. She uses simple dashboards or apps to see what grew, what didn't, and where she might need to adjust. It's quick, focused, and helps her feel in control. Most people check social media. Millionaires check their assets.
Why?
Because what you watch tends to grow. This 10-minute habit keeps their attention on the things that actually build wealth. You can start by tracking your savings or small investments. The goal is simple: know it's growing and help it grow faster. Number 7, 10-minute microlearning sprints. Millionaires never stop learning, but they don't always have hours to read books or take long courses. Instead, many use a trick called microlearning sprints. Just 10 minutes a day to learn something new that helps grow their money or mindset. Business coach Ray listens to short summaries on Blinkist, watches a quick finance video on YouTube, or reads a top Substack newsletter. The goal isn't to learn everything, it's to learn something useful every single day. Studies show that 72% of self-made millionaires read or learn daily. These small habits keep them ahead of trends, markets, and opportunities. You don't need to be rich to do this. Just pick a topic, like investing, real estate, or psychology, and start small. 10 minutes a day won't feel like much now, but over time, it builds a brain that attracts wealth. Number 8, use reverse shopping lists for mental clarity. Instead of writing down what to buy, millionaire entrepreneur Lisa writes down what she didn't buy. It's called a reverse shopping list. Every time she stops herself from buying something she doesn't really need, like a trendy jacket or a new phone case, she adds it to the list. At the end of the month, she looks back and sees how much money she almost spent. In 1 month, she avoided over $1,200 in impulse purchases. This list isn't just about saving money, it's about building self-awareness. It helps her stay grateful for what she has and avoid buying out of boredom or stress. Some millionaires even do this with a partner or friend, sharing their didn't buy lists like a fun challenge. It's simple, takes less than 10 minutes a week, and trains your brain to focus on value, not just stuff. Give it a try, you'll be surprised. Number 9, negotiate one bill every month. Millionaires know one powerful truth: almost every bill is negotiable if you ask. Take Jamal, a self-made millionaire. Every month, he picks one bill, his internet, phone, insurance, or a credit card, and spends 10 minutes calling the company. He simply asks for a better deal, a discount, or a loyalty offer. It doesn't always work, but when it does, he saves hundreds of dollars a year, sometimes with just one short call. You can also use apps like Rocket Money or Trim to negotiate for you, but real people often get better results. This habit builds confidence and savings. It also reminds you that your money is your responsibility, not the company's. Most people just pay bills and move on. Millionaires question every charge, and they're not afraid to speak up. Try it. Call one company this month. Ask nicely. You might be shocked how fast yes can save you real money. The truth is, these millionaire habits aren't really about saving money, they're about taking control. Each 10-minute trick helps build discipline, focus, and smart thinking. Whether it's checking receipts, learning something new, or pausing spending for a few days, these habits create financial strength over time. Millionaires stay rich because they pay attention, not because they're lucky. You don't need millions to start. Just pick one small habit this week.
Try it.
See how it feels. Because wealth doesn't begin with your bank account. It begins with your choices and how you use your next 10 minutes. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieve financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.